Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of the video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. I managed to find 2 home run opportunities at their highest point of possibility in the day. One of the highest ones was 30% plus, the other was 20% plus. Through all the volatility of the market, and even though the S&P 500 was pushing downwards, opportunities I will continue to look for daily. And if you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and we look forward to having you join us, and you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So here we are with CLOV stock, Clover Health Investments. Now, CLOV stock continues to pull downwards. It touched a new low today, right, which was 767, 768. It bounced off to that, and it bounced back up to 820s. Now, this could be a bull trap, as they call it, or it could be a push to the upside. What I'm going to be watching for is a staircase effect, right? That's one of the more simpler ways to look at it and kind of continue pushing upwards, or a catalyst that is pending, right, to push it upwards, and before that catalyst it actually goes ahead and consolidates and then pushes upwards when that catalyst happens. So those are the 2 points of reference I'm looking for, of a little bit of strength from the bull side, but the bears right now are definitely dominating this one. And if this is a bull trap, they're going to pull it right back down again, and one of our most important support levels right now is 768. Based off the chart, 768 gets crossed. This could be on its way down to 750, and then we have to watch between 750 and $7 how this reacts. But there's some strength here. A lot of investors are expecting a squeeze from CLOV at some point. Every single expert and investor is stating that. But one of the most important things right now is, for a squeeze to happen, this has to push upwards. The way it's setting up, the squeeze are comfortably right now far from happening, right? The squeeze are comfortably far from happening, and the shorts are comfortably just sitting on their positions and actually racking up as this goes lower. So for a squeeze to actually push upwards, the stock needs to push upwards, and actually the shorts have to cover so that squeeze momentum can happen. So it's possible, but right now at these levels, the squeeze is comfortably far from happening, and the shorts are just sitting on their positions, watching this continue to pull downwards, creating more selling pressure, and then the stock is going into further weakness and the bears are dominating. So that is something to watch and pay close attention to. And the 50-day moving average is not pulled up right now because I want us to focus on supports and resistance, but we're below it and we are in bearish territory. So 768, super important to watch. And the resistance level, which is the highest point reached in the day, was 833. That needs to be broken through, turn into a support, so that the bulls can continue pushing upwards, reaching newer highs. And the next resistance level beyond that would be up here, one of the second highest points of the last trading day, and that was 852. And then obviously 867 being the highest point of the day. You can dissect the chart to watch how it reacts within those levels to see who is dominating and pushing this upwards. Now, if the bulls load up and they keep on pushing this one higher, they could force the shorts to cover, making a squeeze possible, right? We'll have to see what happens moving forward. What do you think? How do you feel about this one? Do you see this going any lower? It did not touch 750, which is an important support level that I've talked about before. So that's a little bit of strength there. But if that gets broken through, we are going into further weakness, guys. So do you think we're not going to touch it, or we might even get closer to it, or possibly retest that 768 between that area and 750? If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with the friends so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And we look forward to having you join us. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I want to share with you guys today is one that I've talked about before. And the last time I talked about it, it was sitting at the current levels. And last time we talked about it was a few weeks ago, several months ago as well. And as it was consolidating at these levels, and every time it touched it, it was actually looking like an opportunity. Now, it jumped up nearly 30 to 40% plus since we've talked about it. And now it's right back down to these levels, and it's becoming an opportunity all over again. So we're going to look at it in just a moment. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. I managed to find 2 home run opportunities of 20% plus on the day through the volatility of the market. Even though the market's pulling back down, opportunities I will continue to look for daily. Now, before we jump into it, I do want to tell you guys that it won't always be an instant gratification expectation. It's not always a straight line up, but it is something to pay attention to for a reason, and that's what I always look for. A reason to pay attention, look for momentum and volume. So we're going to look at these together right now, and I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning. And if you want to become part of the Discord and that's something that interests you, the link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So we talked about AEHR, talked about OXBR, and NRXP. So let's go ahead and look at these charts together. Our worst performer was actually OXBR, but that still gave us 5 to 10% jumps from its lows and spikes. Now, NRXP, we talked about it pretty early on in the morning as it was pulling back. It gave a nice 3 to 5% jump, pulled back down, gave nearly a 10 to 15% jump in just a few minutes to an hour, and then it consolidated right throughout the whole day, having nice jumps of 3 to 5%, nearly touching 10%, and then it just took off, giving nearly a 20% plus opportunity. And for those that caught it from its lowest point, it gave a highest point of 30% plus, guys. This was phenomenal for such a volatile day. Even though my portfolio was looking bad, I'm always going to stay focused on opportunities daily and stay focused on why I'm holding the high conviction stocks in my portfolio, whether they're down or they're up. There's a reason why I'm holding them, and that's something I just want to state to every single investor out there. Make sure that when you have stocks in your portfolio, or that you're quote unquote holding through these volatile times or pullbacks, make sure that you're excited about the pullback. If not, you may be in a stock you don't know much about, or your conviction is not high enough. Now, AEHR, this was one of our home runs from last week. We talked about this one pretty early on, gave us a 10% jump, gave another 10% jump, and then throughout the rest of the day, it gave small jumps of 3 to 5%. Then it gave a jump here of nearly 10 to 15%, and it took off, giving a highest point of 20% plus, guys. This was phenomenal. It was different than usual, right? That's why instant gratification expectation is not always good. Stocks are just not going straight up in a line. It's going to take a lot of volatility and a lot of volume and a lot of different other indications in the charts to understand what's going on. But the fact that it happens, it's right there. The charts speak for themselves. And even early on in the day, it gave nice opportunities of 10% plus. For me, 5 to 10% is phenomenal. For me, 10 to 20% is even better than phenomenal. It's great, phenomenally great. And then 20% plus is a home run, guys. And in these type of market conditions, 5 to 10% is more than expected. And these turned out to be home runs. So if you guys want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors. And we look forward to having you join us, and you can become part of that as well today. So what's the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list? Well, this ticker symbol is PLTR, guys. This is a stock we talked about plenty of times in the last several weeks, last several months. Every time it touched $20 and some change, even $21, right? And it touched a low today of $20.58. So this reminded me of what we went through every time it was bottoming here between $20 and $21, and it fell into that range, right? Now, when it jumped back up to 24 and it pulled back down to 17, 16 as we were going downwards, I made another post on the Patreon. I've shared it before, and I was sharing here on YouTube towards the second half of the video as this pullback was happening. I was sharing PLTR, letting everyone know what I stated about it before. Now we broke through these levels and why the opportunity became even bigger based off analysis price targets. Well, turns out here that we're pulling back, and I stated if this goes below $20, anything between $15 to $20 is very interesting and phenomenal opportunity. Well, it turned out to happen, and it touched the $16 range, jumped up all the way to $27 from that bottom, and here you are seeing it, a 30 to 40% plus jump. Now we're pulling back again, and this is becoming an opportunity all over again. So what I'm going to be looking for is consolidation, showing strength, or further weakness, and how it's going to react between $20 all over again and $15 to see if there's some strength, some further weakness, and how this opportunity is becoming even larger because analysis price targets are pointing this one to the upside. So definitely do your research, understand better PLTR. I've made videos about it, their whole entire business, their product, their innovation, and everything about the possibilities moving forward. But one thing I do encourage every single investor is to do further due diligence, further research to understand the stock. Check out the charts for yourself. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions on any of the stocks I mentioned. If not, I'm just here to enlighten you guys on why I'm watching stocks, why I like them, and what it is that made me start watching them. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.